So in this tutorial we will learn how and when to use mail merge feature in Microsoft Word. I had used this feature in 1997 and sent thousands of mail using this feature to different companies. So whenever my boss comes from the tour, he always give me thousands of addresses and asks to send them an introductory letter. So then I use the mail merge feature, and when you need it, let me explain you that. So let's say you work in a bank where you need to send no objection certificate to hundreds of customers in a month. And if I ask you to send the same letter to 10 different peoples, then what you will do? You have two options, like what you can do. You can select the entire letter here, like go to the home tab and here click the select drop down button and you choose select all, or you can also press Ctrl A to select all the objects and the text, and then you can click the copy button and from the file tab click new blank document and here click paste, and then you can delete these previous address and other information like agreement number, registration number, and then the customer name here, and then update this new file with the second customer. That is the one option you have. So the second option you have is, once you have written the letter and type the first customer address, for the second customer you can do file, save as, and save this file with a new name. Let's say letter for mail merge 2 and click save. Now you can change the record with the details of the second customer. But both of these methods are not right, neither the copy method nor the save as method, because they take a lot of time. And if you have to send the same letter to hundreds or thousands of customers in a month, then this method is not going to work, and you will not have a complete database of customers. All the records will be saved in either in different files, or you will copy and paste them into a new file, or you will delete this record and will update this file with a new record. Here is when the mail merge helps you to accomplish this task with just a few simple steps. So let's get started. Hello everyone, my name is Rajiv Kohli and welcome back to our channel The Teacher, and we are going to do mail merge in this tutorial. So here we have the same file but without any records. You can see that I have leave the space where I want to add the records and other information like loan agreement number, registration number, customer number. I have leave these places blank. So I have a letter here and I want to do mail merge on this letter, where I need to send this letter to, let's say, 10 of the customers, and I want to do this in a single file, and I also want to maintain the records of those 10 customers. So how we are gonna do that? We will use the letter mail merge option in Microsoft Word, and for that first you need to write the letter and save the file. Let's save this file, browse for the location, and I will save this file into this folder here, how to do mail merge in Microsoft Word, and here I am going to save this as, let's say, mail merge letter. Click the save button, and if I minimize this and show you this folder, then you can see that we have a file here, customers, and that is a Microsoft Access database. And if I open this file in Microsoft Excel, let's say, I browse for the same location on the desktop, and here I choose all files and open this one, customers. So here you can see those records which are saved in that MDB file. So if you want to do mail merge in Microsoft Word, then you need to create two different files. One Microsoft Word document will save the letter that you will type, and the other will save the database records. So I will show you how to do this. So we have saved this file as mail merge letter. So here we have typed the letter, and what I want now, I want to add customer's records at specific position in this document, and I also want to change the record with just a single click. So if I want to send this letter to 10 of the customers, different customers, then I may do this quickly. So let's see how to do this, and for that you have to go to the mailings tab in Microsoft Word, and here you will find start mail merge. And you can do the mail merge on letters, emails, envelopes, label and directory. We will talk about these options in our later tutorials. For now we will use the letters feature. And you can also go here step by step mail merge wizard if you want to. Otherwise you can do all the from this tab only. So here I am choosing letters, and it is going to do nothing, and you must save the document first and then start using these features. The next thing you need to do is to click on the select recipient, and here you have three options: type a new list, use an existing list, and choose from Outlook contacts. So as we want different customer after each click, so we need to add a database in this file where we will feed the customer records. And for that, if you don't have a list, already have a list before, then you can go with this option, type a new list. Or if you have a database already, then you can use this option, use an existing list, and then you can browse for that file. Like if I want to use this customer file, then all the records of this file will get into this file. So I am going to create the new list here. So here we have all the fields, the predefined fields: title, first name, company name, and you can customize all these fields. And for that you need to click on customize columns, and here you have the list of all the fields, and here you have the buttons from where you can add, delete or rename these fields. So here I will customize a few fields, like I am going to delete this one, the title, the first name, and I will rename this last name field as customer name. Okay, and then I need the address line 1 and address line 2. I don't need company name, so I will delete it. And then I need city, I don't need state, zip code, and then I am going to rename this one as, instead of country, mobile number. And then I am going to rename this one loan agreement number. So these are all the different fields for which I want to update the information for each of the customer. Like each customer will have a different loan agreement number, vehicle number, engine number. So I am going to add all the information and all the fields here, engine number, and I will also add a few more fields. So I am going to quickly add a few more fields here. And that will be our second file which we were talking about, the database file, the MDB. The file has an extension called the MDB, and that will be your second file where all the customer records will get saved. Either they are in hundreds or thousands, you can save all your customer database here. So here we go with the first one, and you will use the tab key to move to the next field. I need to delete this state field, so I will again go to the customize column and will delete this state field. and now the next customer. Here we will also fill the insurance policy detail. So I will now hit the OK key, and that we need to save into the different database file, and you can choose the specific folder if you want to. Otherwise the default location for the mail merge database file is my data source folder under documents. So I will move to the desktop and will save this here. Let's say I save it as customer list and click save. Now we have two different files, mail merge letter and customer list. So now let's add those fields into this letter. So you need to specify the location where you want each field to be displayed. So first of all we go for the date, and if you want the date to get updated every time you open this letter, let's say like today is 40th August 2022. So if you want the date to get automatically updated every day when you open this letter, so you can insert the date from the insert tab, click date and time, choose the format that you want for the date, and before inserting the date make a check mark here, update automatically. Hit the OK key, and the next day when you will open this letter, then the date will be 50th August. So now here I want under the to I want to display the customer name and the address. So now if you go to the mailings, then you can see that most of the buttons are active now, and from here you will start inserting the fields that you want to display at a specific location inside the letter. So here I want to display the customer name first, so I will click on insert merge field, and here you have the list of all the fields. So you just need to simply click here to insert this field into the document. So below that I will insert the address fields, and after the city I want to show the pin code, so I will add a hyphen and a space, and after that zip code, and below that I want to show the mobile number, and here at this position I want to show the loan agreement number, and at this point I want to show registration number, and here again I want to show the customer name. And if I go to the home tab and click show hide paragraph marks, then you can see how the enter keys has been pressed here. This sign is of the enter key, and this is the sign of tab key, and here you can see that I have pressed 4 times tabs to add a colon here at this position, and after that we again have a tab here to have the same space in all these lines here. So here I am going to insert the customer name again, mailings, insert merge field, customer name, and here I am going to insert the vehicle registration number, then the engine number. You can insert the same field as many times as you want. Here I am going to insert the chassis number. So here we already have these insurance policy details fields. So below that I need to insert one more field here, serial number. So we have just adjusted the fields where we want them, and you can see that our letter has moved to the second page. And now if you click this button here, preview results, then instead of the fields it will start showing you the information inside those fields. Let's first turn off the show hide paragraph mark also, and from the mailing tab, if now I press the preview results, then you can see our first record in the database. We now have the customer name here, the address, and here loan agreement number, registration number, and other details. And here you can see that this record doesn't contain any insurance policy details, so that is why you see the blank space here. So one of our letters line is moving to the second page, so we can adjust it by removing this blank space here. If you again turn on the show hide paragraph mark, then you can see a extra enter here, so we can select this enter and can delete it, so we may have further space at the bottom. And let's see the preview here. So now we have the entire letter on one page here, and here we have our first record, and if you want to see the second record, just click this button. That is all. So that is how simple the mail merge makes if you want to send the same letter to 100 or 1000 of the customers. So next thing is, if you click this button, highlight merge field, let's say if you open someone's file with the mail merge format and you want to see that which fields he have used and where are those fields, then you can click this highlight merge fields button, and there you have. And you can temporarily turn on or off this button, preview results. If you will turn this off, then you will start seeing the field names, otherwise you will see the information inside those fields. So you can move between different records using these buttons here. Move backward or move forward or move to the end. This button is for move to the last record, and this is to move to the first record. And if you want to move to the specific record, then you can type the number here like this 102 and press the enter key if you have those many of records in your database. Or you can also click this find recipient, and here you can type the query for which you want to look the record, like the customer name Rajiv, and I want to look for Rajiv in all the fields, or you want to look for this query into a specific field like customer name. I want to go with customer name and click find next, and there you have the Rajiv Kohli record in the background. So one thing is clear here, that now if you want to, let's say I want to print this one, so I can go to file and print and then click on this print button. And now I want to print the second record, then just change the record and again click the print command. But that way it is also going to take time if you want to take the printout of 100 customers, let's say. So there is a button finish merge, and if you click it, then you have three choices. You can send these letters to all the different customers as an email, or you can print them in one shot. Like if you want to print 100 of the records, then you can click on this button print documents, and here it will ask you that if you want to print all the records of the database, or if you just want to print the current record that you are seeing in the background. Or you can also specify a range, like if you can type here from 5th record to 50th records. So that way you can give the print command at once, or you can also edit each of the individual record as a separate file, where it will place each record on a single page. Let me show you. So do you want to add all the record to that file? I said okay. And here we have a new file with a temporary name letters1, and if you will save this file, then it will ask for the name. And now if you scroll down, here you see the first record, and if you scroll down, then you can see that this file contains the second page where we have the information of the second customer. So this option is used if you want to add a little bit information here, like you want to change something here, or you want to change the number of days for this particular customer. Then you can do this right here in this new file, or you can directly give the print command if you don't want to make a separate file and you just want to send the print command for the first 10 customer. Then you can just click here and choose from 1st to 10. That is all. Later, if you need to add, modify or delete the records, then you can go to the mailings tab again and then click edit recipients list, and here select this customers mdb file and click on edit, and here you can see our previous record, and now you can add new entries. You can also click on customize column if you want to modify any of these fields, and you can also move up and down the fields. If you want to have this field first, then you can move up and down this field. So not only that, you can also refine the recipient list by using the sort filter commands. Like I can click on this command sort and can ask to sort by customer name in ascending order, and now our list will be in ascending order. Now the Akash Verma has become our first recipient and the Pooja Nani has become the second recipient because of the sort command. Again we move to the edit recipient list, and here now I choose the filter command and I can ask to filter this by zip code, let's say, and I want to have only those records having the zip code 141001. Save the changes. And now you can see that the Akash Verma is no longer in the database. And again we move to the filter command, and now I set it to none again. And you can also choose more than one conditions if you want to for both sort and filter. You can also use the same find recipient command. That command is also available here. And if your database contains thousands of records and if you want to find duplicates, then you can use this command and it will automatically find the duplicate records. So now I will save this file and will close it. And now let's say I am creating a new document here, and that is a letter 2, and now I want to use the same database file in this document. So now what I will do, I will go to the mailings tab, will click start mail merge letters, and then I will click on select recipients, and this time I will use an existing list, and now I will browse for that database file. And now we have all the same records here in this database as well, as you can see, and I only need to insert the fields here. So sending the same letter using the mail merge to 100 or 1000 of customers using the mail merge feature gives you another benefit, that all of your records get saved into a database file, and you can use that database file for different documents. So today I received this letter from IDFC Bank for clearing the loan, and I thought why not to make the mail merge video on this, and that will be a great example for that. And I received this letter in this window envelope. So usually when you need to send the same letter to thousands of customers, then we use the mail merge feature, and most of the time after printing the letter they fold the letter in this way and then place the letter inside this window envelope. So that way you don't need to write the customer name and address on the envelope itself. So let me show you. So it looks like this after placing inside the envelope. And if you are using any other kind of envelope, then you can also do mail merge on labels, where we will print addresses on label and then we'll paste the labels on those envelope which doesn't contain the window. Or you can also use mail merge to print the envelope itself. You can place the envelope inside the printer and can then use mail merge feature to have different address on each of the envelope. So that is how the mail merge works. We will publish more tutorials on this topic, like we will also show you that how to do mail merge with envelopes and labels. And I hope this tutorial will help you to learn a few new things. Let me know by liking, sharing and commenting on this video. And you can also subscribe to our channel for more upcoming tutorial videos. Thanks a lot for